Hi everybody, it's me again, the lazy sourdough baker. Is that something you could say? Today, you could start with this actually, is sourdough pizza. Well, my Italian restaurant buddies down the road, they make sourdough pizza. Oven's fantastic. I haven't got a pizza oven. They import Italian flour. It's absolutely beautiful. So in the UK, pasta flour, double O. You can use very strong flour if you like. So what's in what? All right, so here we go. 1,000 grams of the pasta flour. I've even cheated. I put 24 grams of sea salt into the flour straight away. Okay, which, you know, maybe breaking the rules, but the flour and the salt's already incorporated for this pizza one, because I'm trying to show you how easy this is. And we're going to see what this looks like at the end of the day. But I'm then going to put the dough in the fridge to keep cool for tomorrow evening, because that's when I'm going to be using it. But you can definitely use it in the day. It'll be fine, okay? As usual, the best advice. Ridiculously alive starter, okay? You need that. And here is very important. 600 mils of water, not 780, 600 mils. So for those of you who know, I spoke to the Italian guys down the bottom there, and it's about 60% hydration for the pizzas they use. So there's grams. I've zeroed it, changed it to mils, and I'm going to put 375 of the starter into here. Just have a look what it looks like, okay? And for some of you know about the float test, but this is definitely floating. Okay, so pop it in, and I'm not bothered if I'm 20 mils out. I'd actually not even that bothered really. Okay, 37, wow, 37 somethings, 380. Okay, 380. And then what you're going to do is mix that in. Now that's definitely alive. You can see that's floating, yeah? So that's completely fine. It smells beery and yeasty, so it's ready to go. So quick recap. 600 mils of warm water, almost hot to the touch water if you like, 375 mils of active starter, 1,000 grams of double O flour with 24 grams of salt added, okay? You're then going to mix this up and put it into there, and we'll show you what happens then. Okay, it's all mixed. There it is, nice milky mass. It smells like beer. Pour it all in, don't care, okay? And then with your hands give it a mix, okay? I know there's salt in there. It's all I do is mix it all in, obviously, and we'll see what it looks like. And most of the time during the day I just leave this, because actually, you know, it's a very simple straightforward dough. Okay, so I'm going to mix this, turn the camera off, because I'm going to keep on going and going and going until there's no flour, dry flour left. It will feel quite dense and quite heavy because you've only got 600 mils of water in there. Okay, with the starter, of course. All right. So don't worry, don't panic. Okay, everything is good. Everything is okay. Breathe. It's okay. You can see it's getting there. I'll turn off the camera. I forgot to mention the key point. It's 10 to 8 in the morning. So this is, again, one of these quick, easy things, okay? So that's incorporated, just to show you how I do it. You know, I mean, I could take this out of the bowl, but because of the salt, the dough is a bit tighter. But I think we've reached the point where everything is incorporated. You can see it's there. And I think we're fine with this pizza dough. You just need to let nature do what it does. So what I'm going to do now is do the most advanced thing, is just leave it alone. 10 to 8, as promised, get washed, get cleaned. Hey, yoga meditation stuff, okay? That's what I do. That's part of my little job, little life I have. So that's what I do. So I practice. So all of this is about making nice things in the time you've got, rather than fretting or stressing about it. This should be an enjoyable thing, enjoyable experience. So remember, this will be fine for this evening. I'll leave it just to prove, even for a few hours, it will be fine. But we'll see how it develops over the day, so you can have a look. And then I will put it in the fridge for tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is pizza night with my good lady and daughter who's still living with us. And, you know, that's why I do it. It's nice, okay? It's a nice thing to do, okay? So don't get too stressed by it, okay? All right, so I'm gonna cover that with a tea towel. Little tea towel, maybe for an hour or so. And there you go, okay? So, take care of yourselves, people. Okay, folks, this is 10 to 9, so 1 hour. Done my yoga thing, blah, blah, blah. Haven't touched it. Remember, this is a pizza dough, 60%, with the salt added in, so it's going to be fairly tight. What does it feel like? Well, I can see straight away, pulling, folding. It's tight. Then what I do is lift it up, and I basically, as someone said, I roll a towel for the holiday, okay? You can see what I'm doing here, and I can just feel straight away that's smooth. I can feel a few little kind of like, you know, activations happening, if you like. It's getting a little bit lighter. But because there's not a lot of hydration in there really for sourdough in terms of a bread, we're okay. And hopefully you can see straight away, this is it. So if I left that now overnight from 10 to 9 for tomorrow, I would easily have a pizza dough. It would double in size, I can guarantee it. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. Turning it around and rolling it. Okay, and there you go. That's it. I'm gonna leave that, actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave that now until 4 o'clock. Because I think I'll just leave that and it's done. Let nature do its course. It's not gonna be a loaf loaf, it's a pizza base. Let's just see. So I'm going to cover that nice and warm. I should have a proving drawer. I haven't, so it's not as warm as it could be, but it'll be fine. This is the whole point. It'll be fine, okay? Boom. Hi everybody, so it's 3 o'clock. So a couple of things. I'm trying to avoid using cling film. So there it is. That's doubled in size, yeah? A little bit of, I came a little bit of olive oil, tiny bit of olive oil I put on there. So you could use that now for pizza, okay? But just to show you, what I'm now going to do with this is, I'm going to get my glass bowl, whoops, and put it to sleep for use tomorrow. So you could use this now, you know, this evening, it's no problem. But just watch what it looks like, you know, after some hours. I mean, that's completely different. So one more. I don't need to do one more, but there it is. And I can feel a complete difference there. And that is ready to cover up. Put that into a glass bowl. I'm not even going to oil it. And that'll probably double in size again for tomorrow. My old restaurant, my sourdough pizza folk down where I live, they'll ferment this for 48 hours, but it's entirely available now to use in 2 or 3 hours as a pizza dough, okay? I wouldn't bake bread out of it, it's a bit too dense for that, but for a typical Napoli pizza base, this is about right, this is what you need. We'll have a look at it again tomorrow morning just to see what it looks like, but that's it, okay? So you don't need to worry too much. No stress. Okay, people, I'll put that to bed now, all right? But that's just about ready. That's only taken 6 hours. Okay, 6-7 hours. Morning, everybody. So you could have used this pizza dough yesterday. It's had a night time in the fridge cooling down. And there it is, ready to go. A little bit of a skin on top. I'm trying to avoid using cling film. If I use cling film, bit of oil in there, it wouldn't have had that, but I'm trying to avoid plastic. And you can see it's a lot of air in there. It might need a bit knocking back. What I would then do with that, listen, you don't need me to tell you this, accurately weigh that and then use it as a pizza base, okay? I haven't got a pizza oven, that sort of stuff, but the pizza dough itself, this is completely fine, not an issue at all. Any questions, drop the comments in to YouTube comments, but it's not a difficult thing, okay? Again, it's to get this starter right and you will be completely fine. And once you've had sourdough pizza base, to be honest with you, you're not going to go back to eat that stuff from supermarkets, are you? I hope you're not. Okay, so that's it. Next one's going to be baguettes, sourdough baguettes. Big thumbs up. Take care. No stress. Breathe easy.